People believe that beauty fades with age, but what about elegance? Elegance simply deepens over time. It isn't about money or youth. It's about presence. It's about knowing who you are, what suits you, and how to be there for yourself every day with grace. Welcome, beautiful souls. If you're over 50 or 60 and want to seem attractive, confident, and costly without breaking the budget, you've come to the correct place. Because this movie isn't about following trends or hiding who you are. Instead, it's about highlighting your wisdom, refinement, and natural beauty in simple, cost-effective, and impactful ways. You see, elegance after 50 is not about striving to seem younger. It is about looking like the best version of yourself right now. In this video, I'll show you 7 clever fashion and style tips that can help you look effortlessly polished, ageless stylish, and, yes, costly on any budget. These suggestions are based on real-world style principles, psychological clues, and fashion insights geared toward women over 50. These aren't your normal buy this to look rich tips. These are genuine, elegant lifestyle changes you can implement right now, and many of them will cost you nothing. Are you ready to redefine elegance on your own terms? Let me begin. The first trick is the cornerstone of looking nice and costly at any age. Stay fit. Because no matter how much you paid for your clothes, whether they came from a thrift store or a high-end boutique, if they don't fit well, they won't compliment you. As we become older, our bodies alter. And that is not a defect. It is a fact. Weight shifts, posture changes, and even the way clothes fit on our bodies evolve. So, why wear clothing made for a different stage of life? Ill-fitting clothing can make you appear fatigued, bigger, or less put together than you actually are. But a garment that fits you perfectly at the shoulders, waist, and hem elevates everything. Now for the brilliant part. Tailoring does not need to be pricey. A simple $10 modification at your neighborhood tailor may transform a $10 blouse into a $100 designer piece. You can even conduct basic repairs at home. Hem tape allows you to shorten pants or skirts without having to sew. Safety pins can be used to temporarily tighten the waist. YouTube is packed with simple, no-sew techniques. Even how you dress makes a difference. Roll your arms properly, tuck a blouse in with intention, and use a belt to define your waist. These minor modifications provide crisp lines and an effortless, expensive appearance. It's not about being a fashion guru. It's about deciding to show up for yourself by wearing clothes that reflect who you are right now. Because when your clothing fit properly, you stand taller, smile more, and enter any place with quiet confidence. So, the next time you grab for a loose sweater or a big jacket, consider whether it reflects the woman you've become. Is it hiding her? Trick 2.
Color palette neutrale.
If fit is the basis of grace, color is its language. And nothing says professional and costly like a neutral color palette. Neutral tones like ivory, beige, camel, taupe, navy, and soft grays provide a sense of sophistication. These hues do not shout for attention. Rather, they whisper elegance. And this is why it works. Neutrals promote harmony. They're less obtrusive, more adaptable, and easier to combine and match. This means you can create many looks with fewer components, stretching both your wardrobe and your pocketbook. Fabric also matters. A well-cut white blouse in a flowing fabric might appear significantly more expensive than a flashy synthetic top, even if it costs half as much. Neutral colors highlight a piece's texture and structure. If you're starting from scratch or updating your wardrobe, start with these neutral-colored staples. A classic camel or blue blazer, a white or ivory shirt, a beige or gray soft-knit cardigan, well-fitting black or taupe slacks, and a scarf with mild pattern or texture. Fashion icons in their 60s, 70s, and beyond realize this. Neutral tones let you shine. Your face, expression, and vitality. The clothing enhances your presence. It does not overshadow it. And the best part? You don't have to buy everything new. Neutrals are timeless, so you can discover lovely used items in consignment shops, thrift stores, or even your own closet. If you're unclear where to begin, start with one hue that complements your skin tone and develop from there. For example, if you have a warm skin, consider camel or ivory. If you have a colder skin tone, use gray or navy. Remember that elegance isn't loud, it's purposeful. Choosing a neutral color palette is one of the most basic and cost-effective strategies to achieve timeless style at any age. Trick 3. Enhance with accessories. They believe the difference between ordinary and remarkable is only a little extra. In the fashion world, the extra is known as an accessory. Accessories allow you to express your personality. You don't need a wardrobe full of luxury bags or diamond jewelry to appear wealthy. A well-chosen scarf, a structured handbag, a beautiful pair of earrings, these minor details complete an outfit. When you accessorize deliberately, you create intent. You transform a boring dress into a stylish one. A brooch elevates a plain blouse into something more refined. A belt and eye-catching earrings elevate a simple outfit. Style icons over 60 have demonstrated that accessories are timeless. They aren't trying to stay up. Rather, they want to stand out with grace and distinctiveness.
You do not need to invest a lot.
Some of my favorite accessories come from thrift stores, garage sales, and hand-me-downs. Vintage items may appear more expensive because they are unique and well-made. Here are a few fast ways to improve your style using accessories. Add a silk scarf to a plain sweater. Replace your usual tote with a structure handbag. Wear a dramatic pair of earrings with your hair pulled back. Use a belt to shape billowing clothing. Add a brooch to a blazer or a basic coat. Here's one of my favorite tips. Before you leave the house, glance in the mirror and ask yourself if you added anything to this clothing that makes it uniquely yours. This might include a bold necklace, a favorite watch, or even a trademark lipstick. Accessories remind us that elegance does not imply excess. It is all about expression. It's about the stories you carry. Consider your grandmother's ring, the scarf you purchased in Paris, or the brooch that always makes you smile. So, the next time you feel like your clothing is missing something, avoid reaching for something new. Strive for something meaningful. It's something you. That's where true elegance exists. Trick number 4. Posture and poise. Before you say anything, before anyone notices your clothes, hair, or accessories, they notice your posture. And posture, my friend, is one of the most overlooked secrets of seeming stylish, wealthy, and powerful. I want you to try something now. Sit tall. Uncross your legs. Roll your shoulders back. Feel the length of your spine. You've abruptly altered your appearance. Posture influences how people perceive you. But more crucially, it influences how you perceive yourself. Slouching posture might age us instantly. Not only physically, but emotionally. Standing tall indicates confidence, kindness, and grace. Good posture is not about rigidity or military accuracy. It's all about alignment and convenience. Try this basic technique, known as string from the crown. Imagine a cord slowly dragging the top of your head up toward the sky. Your body will naturally align itself. Here are a few posture and poise suggestions to instantly improve your image. Keep your shoulders relaxed yet back. Stand or walk with your core slightly engaged. Avoid gazing down. Lift your chin softly. Move with intention. Slow, steady, and beautiful steps. Smile gently. It alters your whole energy. Poise is more than just the way you stand. It is how you conduct yourself in a room. Enter without haste. Take a pause before speaking. Establish eye contact. These minor changes make you appear confident, collected, and, yes, costly. You don't need Botox or fancy shoes to radiate. Standing higher, breathing deeper, and moving through the world like a woman who understands her worth might sometimes be enough. Because confidence beyond 50 is quiet. It's elegant. So straighten your back, lift your chin, and remember that the most beautiful thing you can wear is your own presence. Trick 5. Grooming and hair. There's a subtle luxury about looking well-groomed. Not excessive, not covered up. Simply fresh, clean, and well cared for. When it comes to looking stylish and costly at 50, grooming and hair care are your secret weapons. Glow does not require a full face of makeup, a weekly salon appointment, or a 12-step skincare routine. What you do require is consistency and attention to detail. Small, everyday practices that make you feel put together without being fake. Let's start with some basic grooming tips. These seemingly minor details have a significant impact. Clean and trimmed nails. Moisturized skin, particularly on the hands and neck. Well-groomed brows. The perfume has a light, fresh aroma and is not overbearing. Clean teeth and well-hydrated lips. Makeup for people over the age of 50 should enhance rather than cover. A tinted moisturizer, a touch of blush, and lip color close to your natural tone will help you look refreshed and bright. Less is really more. Invest on things that nourish rather than just fix. A good face oil or hair serum may make you feel pampered every day. Many of these are reasonably priced. You don't need fancy labels. You need products that cater to your distinct attractiveness. Now, let's talk about hair. This is where many women over 60 struggle. Not because of age, but because we've been told to hide it. However, your hair can be your signature. Whether it's silver, salt and pepper, colored, or cropped, the most important thing is that it's healthy, flattering, and intentional. Find a style that complements your lifestyle and bone structure, not against it. It might be a stylish bob, delicate waves, or a daring pixie cut. What matters most is that you care about it. Regular trims, deep conditioning, and letting go of styles that are no longer useful. That is true elegance. You do not require a major alteration. You must pay attention to detail. That's what makes a woman appear polished, expensive, and quietly confident. Because caring for oneself sends a statement not only to the world, but also to yourself. I am important. Softness is something I deserve. I chose grace. That, my friends, is the essence of elegance. Trick 6. Create a signature look. Some women go into a room without saying anything. You just know who they are. That's not an accident. It's known as having a trademark look. And it's one of the most classic tactics for looking stylish and costly, especially beyond 50. A signature look does not involve wearing the same thing every day. It is about discovering what works best for you, your physique, your lifestyle, and your personality, and then making it your own. Consider it your personal uniform that is both versatile and stylish. Every woman with iconic style has a signature look. Perhaps it's a clean white shirt, a silk scarf tied perfectly, earth-toned linen separates, a brush of crimson lipstick, or silver bangles that clink softly when she moves. These are not trends. They are trademarks. Here's how to locate yours. Consider what you enjoy and actually wear. What are your go-to items? Start there. Select your foundation silhouette. Do you feel most comfortable in wide-leg pants, flowy dresses, and tailored blazers? Choose one or two stylistic components that you can repeat. Maybe it's a certain neckline, color, or texture. Add a signature touch. This could include a piece of jewelry, a hairdo, or even how you layer your pieces. A distinctive look is strong because it simplifies decision-making, saves money, and communicates who you are with no effort. When you create a signature look, you stop pursuing trends that do not benefit you. Stop second-guessing yourself. You stroll into your closet, and everything feels familiar. That's more than just fashionable, it's also liberating. Looking costly does not come from brands or luxury. It comes from being clear about who you are and honoring what feels good on your skin, body, and soul. So take the time to study yourself, explore, tweak, and repeat before presenting yourself to the world. Because true elegance is evident. Trick number 7. True elegance is more than just what you wear or how you portray yourself to the world. It is something deeper. Real grace begins from within. We've discussed grooming, style, posture, and the small nuances that might make us appear costly. However, the most effective and eternal secret to elegance is this. Your inner world reflects outside. It represents your energy, confidence, and peace of mind. It doesn't matter how much we spend on our outfits or beauty regimes. Unless we cultivate inner serenity and self-worth, those outer layers will never shine. True elegance emerges from how we perceive ourselves, carry ourselves, and connect with the environment. We move more confidently when we feel grounded and connected to who we are. We talk more clearly. And this is the most stunning part. We give them permission to feel the same way. People notice when you accept yourself completely, warts and all. Being at ease in your own flesh has a subtle power. Elegance is not about perfection. It's all about authenticity. It is about showing up in the world as yourself, rather than hiding behind masks or facades. When you do this, people will be drawn to you. This is because true elegance is magnetic. It does not demand attention. It welcomes it. So, how can you create this inner elegance? It begins with self-compassion. Learn to forgive yourself. Learning to accept the changes that occur with age, recognizing that each wrinkle and gray hair is a reflection of the life you've lived. Elegance does not exist despite aging. Because of it, true elegance is based on kindness, both toward others and toward yourself. When you let go of judgment about your body, your choices, and your past, you make room for grace to enter. And grace, my friend, is what makes you shine. Begin by enjoying the situation. Practice mindfulness. Take the time to breathe deeply, ponder, and simply be. The more you focus on building inner calm, the more it will radiate outside. You'll notice how your posture improves, your eyes sparkle, and your interactions become more intentional. And once you start to feel that inner calm, that deep, persistent sense of tranquility, you'll realize that elegance isn't something you wear. It is something you are. And that level of elegance? It is priceless. So the next time you want to appear affluent or elegant, remember that it isn't about the latest trends or the most expensive products. It's about embracing your journey, finding inner peace, and allowing that light to show through. When you do, you'll exude an elegance that defies age, time, and circumstances. And that's the true definition of luxury. So there you have it. 7 clever tips for looking wealthy and elegant after 50 while being true to yourself and recognizing your unique attractiveness. Remember that grace is not about perfection. It's about embracing your personal style, confidence, and inner calm. When you embody that, you will shine brighter than ever before. If you found these recommendations helpful, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Share it with anyone you believe will benefit from a boost in confidence and style. Please leave a remark below. What is your signature style? I would love to hear from you. Until next time, remember that elegance comes from inside, and you are more than capable of exuding it every day. Stay gracious, confident, and, most importantly, be yourself.